Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bluegrass Farmer. Today we're out here on the back deck doing a little picking. I'm very blessed and fortunate that I do have the ability to play music and the gift to play several instruments. Of course, there are those instruments that I feel like I'm a little bit better at than others. You will probably never ever see me with a fiddle in my hand. I have tried that, and it's at my age it's too much work. So I admire those that do play fiddle and play fiddle very well. It's probably one of the hardest instruments to play. But what I've got here today is a 1980 Leo Fender Banjo. I had this by my side. It's got many miles on it. I've got another banjo that I'll show you later on in other videos, but this one's kind of my outdoor picking banjo, beat around banjo as I'll call it. So I thought since it was a beautiful day today, just get out here on the back deck a little bit. Everybody's, I wouldn't say sheltered in place, but they are indoors. Some people are out. So I might stir up a mess here in a minute if I start playing. So if you start seeing people come around, start dancing on the deck, you know what's happened. So let me do one here for you, kind of get things popped up here a little bit. So any of you bluegrass professionals out there that looking for a banjo player, here he is. There you go, simple as that. I of course do the standard scrug style three finger picking. I actually went to class many years ago to learn how to claw hammer on the banjo. Banjo player by the name of Greg Joasis taught the class. I hung with it. Just couldn't really get that thumb part down. I think that really messed me up. But what I came up with is the old two-finger style claw hammer. And of course, with banjo playing, you've got three picks on 3 fingers. So I'm gonna take this middle one off, and I'm just gonna do the old style. So that's the old style two-finger drop thumb, as I call it. So if you want that Appalachian sound, that's kind of what I do on things like that. I've been playing banjo for, I'd say, every bit of 40 years, and I'm still learning. I've always been interested in music. The first time I heard a banjo, our family had a family reunion here at the house many years ago. I think I was probably maybe 9 years old, and I've always enjoyed music. But this gentleman pulled out a banjo, and his name was Leon Pinkston, and he played the Foggy Mountain Breakdown. And from that time on, I was completely taken by the banjo. I could not understand how he could move his fingers and the sound. I was hooked. And I told my dad that night, I said, if you can buy me a banjo, I'll learn how to play it. He said, well, that's a pretty good deal. He said, you got to promise me that you'll practice and learn how to play it. So I thought, well, I'm getting a pretty good deal on this, you know, if he's going to buy the banjo. And so that weekend, me and my dad and a friend of his, we went to a pawn shop in downtown Louisville, and came out of there with a 5-string banjo. It was a cheapie, but I thought I was the next Earl Scruggs or J.D. Crowe. I thought, this is it. I'm set now, and I'm just ready to go professional and play. So I kept my promise. I learned to play. Something I just I would play with records. I put records on, 33 records, and would play along with the artist, whoever I was listening to. J.D. Crowe, Sonny Osborne were big influences for me as far as playing the banjo. And then later on, when I got into college, I wanted that drive, and Terry Balcom was very influential in that that drive sound. It's just that drive, and I wanted that so much. And so I went kind of from a 3-finger roll style to more of the syncopated drive style for the banjo. So yeah, we're going to have little videos like this through the period, and I've got some other instruments that I would like to show you. But yeah, the 1980 Leo Fender Banjo here on Corona 19 virus day, quarantine day, out on the deck of the house. So hope you enjoyed this short little video and a little history of what's going on. I'll tell you a little bit more of the history. I've played in bands before, and things like that. I'll introduce some of the bands that I've performed in. But yeah, just something to get out. So this is a perfect time too, if you want to learn how to play an instrument and you're stuck at home and you just can't get out and do anything. Now's a good time to sit back and play stuff. And like I say, I've been playing for 40 years, and I'm still practicing. I still practice, not as much as I should, but I do practice and attempt to learn new things. And but yeah, get you an instrument. Perfect time to learn how to play it. So with that, thanks for watching the Bluegrass Farmer. We'll catch you all on the next video. talk to y'all later.